this morning.
It is 6 o'clock, 72 degrees on this back to work Monday, July 6th. Going to be hot and humid today, muggy out there as well. There is wet weather in the forecast. Good morning. I'm Mary Calvi.
Sounds like we got a little bit of everything
A
out
little
there.
bit, yeah.
I'm Chris Raggy, Alex and John standing by with traffic and weather on the Tuesday. They'll spell it all out in just a few moments. But first, here's what's new this morning.
We need them to help us. We are in a dire situation. Okay, I get that. But they have to understand that right now, the poor people, they can't take it anymore.
The Greek financial crisis hitting a boiling point. Voters reject a bailout plan that would have cut services and raised taxes. This morning, banks are still closed. Greece could be voted out of the European Union. We're live on Wall Street with what these developments are doing to world markets.
Forced from their homes by a late-night fire in Brooklyn, 6 people were hurt when the flames broke out in their Flatbush home. Crews were able to bring the flames under control after nearly an hour. At least one person had to jump from a second-floor window. The injured are being treated at Staten Island University Hospital.
Breaking news overseas, a mosque and restaurant, the targets of terror in Nigeria. At least 44 people are dead, dozens more injured. The Islamist extremist group Boko Haram claiming responsibility.
A wild police chase following a carjacking in Bergen County with the suspect accused of actually stealing a police car. We'll tell you how this all started and, more importantly, how it all ended.
And the big one happens behind them. Oh, my God.
A scary crash at the end of a race in Daytona last night. The car driven by Austin Dillon went airborne into the protective fencing, bursting into flames. 3 fans were reportedly treated by medics at the scene. The driver was able to walk away. The accident happening right as Dale Earnhardt Jr. took the checkered flag.
So, Lloyd with Morgan streaking. She's chipping the goalkeeper. Check for Lloyd.
And there you have it. New Jersey native Carly Lloyd puts it away before it really began. She helps the U.S. women win the World Cup with a first half of the ages. The U.S. beating Japan in a rematch from the last time the two powerhouses met in the World Cup final 4 years ago.
6:02. Let's get to traffic and weather on the Tuesday. John.
Nothing that exciting weather-wise, but some changes. We will see more clouds overhead, and you're going to feel more humidity. You already feel it out the door, and that is going to contribute to, the possibility of some showers as early as tonight, late this afternoon, in fact, south and west, and then more activity Tuesday and Wednesday. So you see the clouds out there, some low clouds and a little bit of fog reported. We'll see a repeat of that play out for your Tuesday morning, just kind of a heads up. Heading into PA or down into Delaware or Maryland, make sure you're ready. There's a better chance you'll see a shower or storms possible for Baltimore and D.C. later today. In the city of New York, about 81 for lunch, 84 feeling warmer with that added humidity this afternoon, and definitely warm over the next few days. In fact, peak heat likely on Wednesday. 6:03, let's get you there first. Here's Alex Dennis.
Thank you, John. We really only have one alert that may still affect your ride in Highlands. We have the right lane blocked, Route 36 northbound at Bay Avenue. We have emergency utility repairs underway there. We'll let you know when this clears in that area. A live look at one of our hundreds of cameras that shows you the Turnpike at Newark Liberty. You have 78, 1 and 9 in the Garden State Parkway in and around this area. That is also clear for you. To those Hudson River crossings, the Lincoln Tunnel, you are delay-free as you travel around the Helix portion. The George Washington Bridge and Holland tunnels are also moving well. Alternate side is in effect citywide. And remember, be safe. Don't text and drive. Chris and Mary, back to you.
Alex, thank you. Now to a developing story. Turmoil in world financial markets after Greeks vote down austerity measures demanded by creditors in return for bailout money.
Wall Street bracing for what could be a wild ride today. CBS 2's Janelle Burrell in Lower Manhattan for us this morning with more. Hi, Janelle.
And good morning to you, Chris and Mary. Right now, there is continued concern in Greece whether their banks will eventually run out of cash because of all that's taken place. Now, here on Wall Street, people are wondering whether the uncertainty overseas will impact our markets.
The financial collapse in Greece having some impact on international markets this morning.
When you look at the European markets, they're trading lower. The euro itself is down, and I think U.S. futures are pointing lower.
Greeks celebrating in the streets of Athens after an overwhelming 61% of voters there rejected a referendum that would have meant an extended bailout for the financially ruined country. In Astoria, Queens, home to one of the largest Greek populations in the country, many supported the no vote.
We want to stay in Europe, but the thing is that we have to start thinking how European Union started, and what it's become now. It's like only what banks want, not what the people want.
In exchange, citizens would have been hit with more austerity measures like tax hikes and pension cuts. Many voters say a better deal needed to have been worked out with foreign creditors.
We need them to help us. We are in a dire situation. Okay, I get that. But they have to understand that right now, the poor people, they can't take it anymore.
The country's prime minister was also against the bailout. The failed referendum comes about a week after Greece missed a debt payment to the International Monetary Fund. Greeks lined up at ATMs across the country to withdraw money, only to have their funds rationed by $67 a day. The country has been bailed out twice in the last 5 years, with loans topping more than $250 billion from foreign creditors. Citizens in the minorities say they're concerned that the country won't recover.
My worst fears are that Greece is going to go back like 60 years. That my daughter, who is 2.5, she's going to have to grow up the way my father grew up.
A European summit is scheduled for tomorrow to discuss what's next for Greece's finances.
It's going to be messy. Be prepared for a bumpy ride.
Greece's finance minister abruptly resigned this morning. We now have to wait to see whether or not they try to negotiate yet another bailout package. Reporting live this morning from Wall Street, Janelle Burrell, CBS 2 News.
Janelle, thank you.